Alright guys, today we're going to be installing front adjustable control arms. These are from AAD Performance Engineering. They're going to fit all LX platforms, and they come with 4 different alignment adjustment tabs and with extra lubricant. And this is going to be a quick unboxing and install video. Alright, so you're just going to want to jack up your car. First you're going to want to loosen up the lug nuts. You're going to want to safely find a strong piece of chassis under the car or any jacking point. You're going to jack the car from there. I like putting wheel chocks in the rear of the car, and since we're lifting the front of the car, I also put the emergency brake. And we already removed the lug nuts, so we should be able to take off the wheel now. Yo, good.
Hold on. There.
Alright, so when I looked on the forums, we were told to remove the 18 and the 21 millimeter on the lower control arm to remove the strut, and then remove the 3 bolts that hold the top of the strut tower. But we didn't want to have to do all that, so we just went for a more direct approach, and I just removed the 18 millimeter bolt that holds right here, and I used this pickle fork. We pushed it right in between the top right here and get the ball. It's gonna be better if you have someone inside to hold it from the inside while he removes the other side from the inside, from the engine bay. I highly recommend having breaker bars or extensions, anything to make your life easier. We have another side to do.
Look.
How the fuck am I supposed to take this shit off?
Like that? Yeah. Maybe?
Alright, now we have to do the other side. That you can't even see.
Okay, that's fine. But that one, we probably have more access.
Just one more side to go, you know?
Yep.
The longest. You know, if you have to put it back on, you can always use a larger one to get it to right up to
tighten up a bit,
tighten, and then you can
tighten it up with the right one.
Oh my god.
all right.
It's better be worth it, homeboy.
You know one more? Oh, one more. Yeah.
You had something else, right?
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Alright, now as you can see, this is going to be the factory driver's side. And these are going to be the adjustment tabs for your alignments. No, now let's do this side. Let's do the other side. Make sure they both fit. What about now?
Okay. Alright. There you go, dude.
It's in all the way? There you
now.
go. Alright, both sides are in.
Both sides all the way in?
Yep.
Alright. Which side do you want to do first?
Harder. It's gonna be a 19 millimeter for the bolt. So now you're just gonna align.
Okay, fast. It goes in perfect.
Okay, now that we installed the front adjustable control arms, I left the alignment tabs that I came with. As you can see, it is a lot more flush. I believe these are with 0 degrees of camber, and you will be able to notice the difference with the factory. I believe these are negative 2.2 camber from the last alignment I got. I'm not going to touch any of these until I do get my alignment done. Just let him decide what's going to be best. But the install is pretty tricky. You just gotta make sure you have all the right tools that we didn't have. I'm gonna do a quick run tomorrow so I could be able to do this side, and I'm gonna write down all the tools we used on the description. Alright, so you're gonna want to take out this little clip that opens up to the cabin air filter, and also the other side for the brake fluid access. You're gonna take out, I had to take out all the retaining clips, in fact, and I took out the 2 bolts on each side that hold down the strut brace. I also removed the bolt holding the PCM, and I just very simply took out this one 10 millimeter bolt right here and just pushed out all the wiring to get myself access to that bolt. This is the easiest way I was able to find to get access there. And yeah, that's just a quick catch up. Go. Alright, so what I was basically, the only way I was able to do it was I just held down the little like nut that's on the top of the control arm, and I was just holding it down, and just with the 19 I would just be like twisting it until I was able to make it stop spinning the taper shaft and tighten itself down. I wasn't able to record this in the last video, but just to give you guys a visual on this one. Dramatic shots. Alright guys, just a quick recap on the control arm installation. I only had one issue with the passenger side, which is what caused me to take so long. Besides, of course, trying to like reach there behind all the PCM and wiring and all that. But once you remove all that, it's a lot easier than trying to like jerry rig your wrench behind all that wiring. It's just not possible. And the only issue that we had was on the control arms. Since this was his first batch from the control arms, one of the sleeves that were inside, they're like a one-way fit that the the bolt only goes fully in one way, and then it goes about like 90% the other way. I kept in contact with him. I was on the phone, he checked, and he said, yeah, that a couple other had the same issue. So all I had to do was just pop out that sleeve, turn it 180 degrees, and put it right back in. And with that, everything was able to bolt right back up. I already let him know, so there shouldn't be that problem anymore in the future.